I get a lot of calls about, and I got an article sent to me, a couple of the same article by two or three people about the United States government creating a crypto type currency and then eliminating the dollars. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, that's an easy way for the government to tax us daily and just get rid of April 15th.
Well, I said that to our clients too. China's already got that, and China uses it that way, and they also use it to control behavior, right?
Correct.
If you go out with your iPhone and you go into some cigarette store in China and you buy a pack of cigarettes, the Chinese Gestapo is going to show up on your door the next day and go, break your hands and go, what are you buying cigarettes for? You know it's bad for you. And that's what's going to happen here. There is going to be a digital currency in the United States. It is not going to supplant the US dollar yet. There will be a piece of paper called the dollar. But if you watch the way kids use money, you go down to Disney World and you go buy a Coke or you buy a Pepsi or whatever brand paid to be there, the kids are tapping it with their Apple Pay. Kids are not using credit cards.
Zelle, Apple, all that stuff.
Yeah, I had a guy that built a fence for me today. So could you PayPal me the money? To this day, I don't know what PayPal does or why it exists, except for another business that Apple was going to knock off and kill. But
no, it's
where it's coming in the United States is, your paycheck is already known to the IRS. Your investments are already known to the IRS.
Right.
You're going to start making your payments and you receive your paycheck in your electronic bank account. And the IRS is just going to mail you a tax return and say, by the way, thank you very much. We've already withdrawn the money and we've already paid ourselves with your money. And
I totally agree. When they talk about the IRS hiring all these agents, I'm like, I don't know why, because we're getting ready to go to this digital currency and it's all going to be real time. There will be no April 15th. There will be no extensions. They'll just tax when they want to tax. It'll be daily, actually.
I got off the phone yesterday with our lawyers, and we're investigating moving the practice down to Puerto Rico, so I don't have to pay $400,000-$500,000 a year in federal income taxes down there. He tells me, you're welcome to come, but the IRS is getting ready to begin to audit those companies down there. And there are a lot of people in my industry basking on the beaches with a machine gun in their hands.
Isn't Schiff down there? Peter Schiff's down there?
Yeah, that's exactly who he mentioned, was Peter Schiff.
I'm going to tell you something. He might be the reason they're coming down there to get the.
But then again, you look at St. Thomas, another U.S. Virgin Island, and that place is a literal slum now. That place is a basket case. The hurricanes, the COVID, and everything else. If the government would open up that as a tax-free haven, I'd be in St. Thomas and not Jacksonville.
Hey, Stan the Annuity Man here. Did you like that little taste of my podcast, Fun with Annuities? Hey, if you want to see the full version, click the link and watch the whole darn thing. Remember, Fun with Annuities. Living the reality, not the dream.